Hey, what is up guys? My name is Nort and today I'm going to be breaking down the new cell phone number which was discovered just last night by a good friend of mine known as Yan22 as well as Karma Ingram 1. I'll leave a link to both of them down in the description below. But what we're going to be doing today is investigating the number which came out yesterday, and we're going to be going through a few theories which I have scrambled up about this number, and we're going to be looking at all of the information you guys have been discussing. I've been looking in the comments, I've been looking at my Twitter feed, and you guys have been going ham about this. Even on Reddit, there have been a massive forum post about this, hundreds of comments, even thousands of comments about this topic, and it is crazy just about this number, about what it could mean. And I have got some awesome theories, some awesome speculations to go about this number, so I hope you do enjoy and sit back and relax. So although you guys probably won't want to hear this, I'm going to start off with theory 1, and this is looking in the game files. If you guys aren't familiar with this, basically leakers, modders, hackers, they will all look in the files of any game they enjoy, and because Grand Theft Auto 5 is a very big game, many leakers look inside the game files. They can find content which may not be released, they can find privatized content, they can see content coming to the future, or they can just see secrets in the game. This is how this number was leaked out. The person who found this in the game files, but something which I bet you guys didn't know is that when he found this number, he also found several other numbers. However, because the other numbers didn't do anything, he didn't release them, and honestly, I don't blame him, because these numbers did nothing. Instead, these numbers were actually content locked. You couldn't physically do anything with them because they're locked. All they say is that the number is busy, and here is me just typing in these numbers on my phone, and as you can see, each one of them is busy. However, we're going to be focusing on the content lock and the fact that these were found in the exact same file location, because if this is the case, then could it be possible that this is also a content locked option or feature in Grand Theft Auto 5, which will have a purpose and a meaning some point down the line, aka when the story mode DLC is finally released? It sounds really preposterous and stupid, but if this was found alongside other phone numbers in the exact same file location with other phone numbers which were content locked, surely there's the chance that this number could still be content locked. It just has a minute action in the game. This could be used in a mission, it could be used in a cutscene, it could be used in a future job in a story mode update, and we might see a meaning for that later on. However, right now it is simply an explosion and a black cell phone. Now let's get into theory number 2. So theory number 2 is talking about this being an actual EMP. So if you guys aren't familiar with anagrams and looking on number pads and typing in numbers according to what they spell, here is a number pad, and just reading off the number pad, you can see the numbers 367, 3767 all have different letters under them. Using anagram solvers, the best word we have come up with is EMP drop, and if you guys don't know what EMP drop means, it's essentially dropping an EMP. And for those of you who don't understand what an EMP does, it's something which will scramble a radio signal or will just disable any sort of electronics nearby. Now what you are looking at right now is me typing in this number next to some traffic lights, and the traffic lights don't go offline. So this can't be an EMP drop, right? Well then again, I think it could be, because if we went with theory number 1, this is where theory number 2 could kind of make sense with theory number 1. If this was content which hasn't yet been released, then I think this still could be some form of an EMP drop in future content. The reason behind this is because when we type in the number 199.367.3767, the mobile phone background actually turns black. Now if this was in a cutscene or in a future mission, in a future story mode update, then this could be some form of visual effect which disables your phone and you're unable to bring up the phone. But if you were to look at the phone in your hand, it would look like it's been disabled as the wallpaper has turned black and the phone has quite literally changed color and just changed visuals into what looks like an EMP'd phone. However, you can still type in it because you're in story mode, you're not in that mission. So what I honestly believe is that this number is used for a future mission and it's still kind of locked under content. Now let's take a look at theory number 3. So if you guys didn't know what black cell phones means, I have googled it and taken a Wikipedia page and screenshotted it for you guys to take a look. Now, the Black Phone, aka the Black Cellphone, was originally built as a privacy-built smartphone developed by SGP Technologies, a wholly owned subsidiary of the Silent Circle. SGP Technologies was originally a joint venture between the makers of Geeksphone and Silent Circle. Black Phone provides internet access through VPNs. The phone runs a modified version of Android called Silent OS that comes with a bundle of security-minded tools. On the 30th of June 2014, the Black Phone began to ship pre-orders. Now, the Black Phone, like I said, uses VPNs. It scrambles signal. It's unable to be kind of traced or tracked, and this is open to pre-orders. And I'm sure loads of you guys are pretty excited about this. Like, damn, a phone which can't be tracked. That's pretty cool. Now, what if Rockstar Games included this in as something which is just kind of a bit of fun? You're calling a Black Phone to cause a little explosion above your face, and also to increase the size of your phone. I don't know why your phone would increase size, but the explosion in front of your face could definitely be as a result of calling the Black Phone or calling the Black Cellphone. Honestly, I think there's so many pointless theories to this and so many significant theories to this. It could be anything. But honestly, I think it could be something as insignificant as just, oh hey, call this number and you get an explosion from a VPN hidden phone somewhere else. Now, with all of those theories set aside, I'm going to go back to theory number 1, in which we spoke about how this could be something which is locked and used for a future update. So if you guys have been following my channel for a long time, or if you guys have been following it for the past few weeks, you may have seen a video in which I showed off 6 new peyote plants, which had been added in the Executives and Other Criminals update. And these peyote plants have been added in on each day of the week at all the exact same times, depending on that day and depending on the location you are in and the weather, etc, etc. The point behind it is that Rockstar Games added in 6 new golden peyote plants to turn yourself into Bigfoot on each day. What if this had some meaning to do with the Black Cellphone? What if it had some meaning to do with it? Maybe you called it when you're Bigfoot, or maybe they're just adding in single player content to prepare us for something else, to prepare us for new single player DLC. I really don't know, but there's so many things going around the community right now. It is genuinely crazy as to what Rockstar Games could mean behind this number. However, I honestly think there's something behind it, and it definitely needs some investigating. So if you want to leave your thoughts about this down in the comments, then that would be very much appreciated. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't leave without clicking that like button. And if you are new here, I do recommend you click that subscribe button as well, as you'll never miss out on any more Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. Anyway guys, my name is Nort. I hope you did enjoy, and let's get to the bottom of this hunt. I'll see you guys next time.